What is going on, everybody? My name is Pete, but you probably already knew that. But in case you didn't, you guys are watching the one and only Paid to Drive, and of course, Paid to Drive vlogs coming at you. Hope you're all doing well out there. That's right, everybody. So if you drive for apps like Grubhub, DoorDash, Uber Eats, or any of the others, you should definitely be subscribed to this channel and hit that notification bell. Get started right now for free. Hit that red subscribe button and tap the bell to the right. Set it to all so you're always notified when I post something new. And of course, don't forget to hit that like button down below. A lot of you guys forget that like button. Just lets YouTube know I'm doing a good job. And let's jump into this, all right? So, you know, as time has gone by, especially this year, this summer, dashers, drivers throughout the gig economy have really been feeling the pain of the summer slowdown. Okay, I've talked about this in the past, but I wanted to bring it up again with a second opinion. Okay, it's been extra hard this year because of the mask mandates being lifted. Okay, perhaps they were lifted a little too soon, but this year everyone was like, oh my God, the COVID stuff had cleared up originally, and now let's go outside. Let's go to restaurants. Let's be social again, right? People were ordering food less. We all got spoiled, especially the ones that started during the pandemic, right? Okay. So as another special treat, I always try and throw in some curveballs here and there. We've got the one and only Pedro DoorDash Santiago to give his thoughts on what you can do during a summer slowdown to keep making that money. All right. So I'm going to stop talking. Make sure to subscribe to him and leave him a comment on his newest video saying Pay to Drive sent me. But that's enough for me. Pedro, do your thing.
What up, guys? Pedro DoorDash Santiago back at you with another collab with Pete from Pay to Drive. How you doing, Pete? It's been a while. So, as the summer starts to come to an end, kids are starting to go back to school. This summer was tough for a lot of us, right? We made less money. I personally took a base pay cut, and some of my days have been lower because of that, as far as money I've made. But if we reflect and think about what we can do differently for next summer, going into next summer, or, you know, some of us expect fall and winter to be better. Let's say it isn't. What can we do to adapt for the summer slowdown, the slowdowns that we're going to see? Okay, some people are, you know, places are asking people to put masks back on. Some places are starting to shut down a little bit as far as inside options. So depending on what part of the country you're from, you might be seeing some of these things. How would that affect us, right? So it could get slower, it could get busier, market specific. I'm going to give you guys a couple things to think about, and I want to challenge you on when it's slow, what you can do to still make a little bit of money. First, obviously, you got to have multiple apps. We all talk about that. Some of us can get on them, some of us can't. So there's a wait on some. I try to sign up for Grubhub. Got denied right now. Said they'll let me know if something opens up. But you got to have multiple apps. There's plenty of gig apps out there, guys. You can even take care of dogs. You can walk dogs. You can mow lawns. There's a lot of stuff. You can get a part-time W-2, or you can get a full-time W-2 and do gig work part-time. A lot of options. Literally, every place in St. Louis where I work, where I live and work, is hiring in some capacity. There's money to be made, so let's not think there isn't. But secondly, you got to be willing to adapt. If you're somebody, for example, that does a $2 per mile ratio, right? And you see an order that comes in $8, but it's 5 or 6 miles. Maybe last month, 2 months, 3 months ago, you don't take it. You know what? You might have to take that right now. Instead of sitting in your car, waiting for that order to meet your minimum, why not make a little bit of money? That $8 order could definitely have a hidden tip as long as it's a decent merchant, decent item count. So it could obviously be beyond that $2 minimum. You got to be willing to go out there and work a little bit and not just sit. If I take a couple orders that are borderline that maybe I didn't take a few months ago or last year because it didn't meet my $2 minimum, I'm not making any money. Now, I don't recommend taking $3, $4 orders, things like that, but a $5 order going 1 mile, some of you don't take that. I take that. I take that all day. $5, It's $5 per mile. As long as it's from a good merchant, I'm gonna take it all day. And if $5 begins to add up, especially if it's slow, it can. You could do 4 of those an hour and make 20 bucks. 20 bucks is better than no bucks. And if it's only driving 4 miles for 20 bucks, not bad. Don't be afraid to adapt your strategies when it's slow. There's still money to be made out here. You guys are fantastic. Bet on you, set goals one day at a time. Pete, back to you, brother.
And there you have it. That's right, everybody. And there you have it. Pedro, thank you as always for providing some wisdom here for everybody out there who's been feeling a little bit down during this summer slowdown, myself included. It's definitely hasn't been the same as it was in the past, for sure. But we always got to just try and focus on what's ahead and keep moving forward. All right, that's why you got to bet on you, like Pedro always says. So make sure to subscribe to him. His link will be down below. All right, leave him a comment saying Pay to Drive sent me. And of course, everybody, if you ever want to send me anything to talk in a video about, email it to paydrivestories@gmail.com. All right. And if you want a quicker response, you can actually message me in the Patreon app. Okay. Or the website, patreon.com/pay2drive. My links are down below in the description or in the pin top comment. Sign up, message me on there. And as a perk, I give all my new patrons, and not all my new patrons, I give all my patrons shout outs in all new videos. So when you hear your name called, say, "Hey Pete, I heard my name." We got Samantha Mikles, Brian Pomeroy, Heidi Barnes, Joe Valerio, Kurt Paul, Lee Peacock, Tulsa Todd, William Boudreau, Laura Love, Agus, Tom Perry, Alan G. Van Horn, Drew Hanor, Fernando Carranza, Frank Haviland, Fresh One, Jason Casta, Justin Case, Lulu Laura, Natalie Mosley, Sarah Keston, Scott Freisner, Sherry Cassidy, Stephen Neely, Joyce Hine, Brian Richardson, Jenny Thomas, John Bonacci, Matt Epperson, Nick G, Stacy Miller, Terrence Pacheco, and of course, Valerie Brown, everybody. That's correct. So sign up down below if you haven't yet. And of course, make sure to sign up for the free gas app called Get Upside. Link is in the description down below. Start there. Click that link. Download it to your smartphone. Any kind of smartphone will do. All right. Go to your gas station, pump your gas, print out your receipt, take a picture of your receipt with the Get Upside gas app, and within 48 hours or so, you'll get anywhere from 15 cents to 45 cents a gallon back, which is pretty fantastic. And if a friend or family member signs up using your code, you'll get paid every time they pump gas. It's called Get Upside. Links in the description. Make sure to download it. And of course, for all your t-shirts, hoodies, and goodies, check out paytodrivestore.com. Everything's on sale. Lots of different designs, colors, sizes, you name it. It's over there. Everything's on sale. Paytodrivestore.com. Go check that out. And if you made it to the end of this video, simply leave a comment saying END753, END753. Go check it out. All right. Subscribe. Turn on all notifications if you haven't yet. It's free. That red subscribe button. Just give it a tap. And of course, hit that like button. Let's get 150 likes. Till next time, get that money, get that honey. Keep hustling and keep bustling. And we'll see you next time right here on Paid to Drive and Paid to Drive Vlogs. Let Pedro know I said hey. Thank you so much for watching. Be well. And we'll see you on the next one.